Okay, so let's unpack this. That familiar reach for the toothbrush every morning and night. You squeeze on the paste, maybe watch the kids do it and think, oral hygiene, check.
Right.
But it got me wondering, are we truly doing all we can for our own smiles, our family's dental health? Are there ways to be even more effective to really nail this essential routine?
That's a really great question to start with. It's easy to get into a routine without really thinking about whether it's the optimal routine.
Totally.
We've been looking into some interesting resources that might just, well, offer some answers. Specifically, we've explored the details behind Sprinjene natural toothpaste and also the Smile Saver three-sided toothbrush.
Okay.
Our goal here, is to delve beyond the surface level claims and really extract the valuable insights, the aha moments, if you will,
Yeah.
to help you understand how these products approach oral health in a sort of comprehensive way for the entire family.
Right, becoming truly well informed. So let's dive right into the foundation then. Toothpaste. Springene natural toothpaste.
It really caught my eye with its emphasis on natural ingredients. It's not just a buzzword for them, is it?
No, not at all. What's interesting is their philosophy of harnessing the power of nature without compromising effectiveness. Take their choice of abrasive, for instance.
Hmm.
Instead of potentially harsh ingredients that could wear down enamel over time, they use fine silica. It still provides that crucial cleaning action, maybe even some whitening, but in a much gentler way.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. We want clean, but not like at the cost of long-term enamel health.
Yeah.
Now, another ingredient that really stood out in the Springene formula was zinc. We hear about it in supplements, but in toothpaste.
Exactly. It raises a good point. What's zinc doing there? Well, if we think about the underlying causes of many common oral health issues, bacteria play a huge role, right? Especially in gum disease.
Right. Okay. Zinc has natural properties that help inhibit the growth of these bacteria in your mouth. So it's not just cleaning the teeth, it's actively working to create a healthier overall oral environment.
So it's almost like a preventative measure built right into the toothpaste itself.
Pretty much.
And it sounds like they're just as thoughtful about what they don't include, too.
Precisely. They're committed to using high-quality natural flavors and completely avoiding artificial preservatives, which, is a big consideration for many families.
Definitely.
They even go the extra mile using pharmaceutical-grade water. It undergoes rigorous purification, deionization, reverse osmosis, ensuring the highest level of purity in the final product.
Wow, okay. Now here's where things got particularly intriguing for me. The black seed oil in Springene. I've heard about its general health benefits, but how does that translate to oral health?
That's a really fascinating aspect. Black seed oil has this rich history going back over 3,000 years, according to some sources, of being recognized for its various health-promoting properties. Springene is leveraging these historical benefits in their toothpaste. Now, while more specific research in the oral health context is ongoing, its known general antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties suggest potential benefits for the gums and the overall oral microbiome.
So it's not just some random trendy ingredient, it has a real long-standing reputation.
Exactly.
And beyond these, like, star ingredients, it looks like Springene incorporates a whole host of other natural goodness.
That's right. The formulation includes natural mint for that refreshing, clean feeling we all want, right?
Hmm.
Then there's natural coconut oil, which has its own potential benefits, natural xylitol, a sweetener that's also shown to be good for teeth, and natural stevia. Plus the fine silica we discussed and non-GMO plant-based glycerin as a base. It's a really comprehensive approach, focusing on natural ingredients working together.
Okay, so Springene sounds like a really thoughtful approach to the, let's say, chemical side of oral hygiene. Now, let's talk mechanics, the tool we use to actually get that toothpaste where it needs to go. We've been looking at the Smile Saver three-sided toothbrush, and the design is certainly different.
It is, yeah, and that difference is rooted in addressing a very common problem. The sources we looked at indicate that a significant majority of adults, over 70%, and many kids struggle with gum disease, often due to ineffective brushing habits.
Oh, wow. 70%.
Yeah. So the Smile Saver's unique three-sided design is a direct attempt to tackle this widespread issue by basically simplifying effective cleaning.
Right, because it's not just about having toothpaste. You need to actually get it to all the surfaces, and especially along the gum line, where so many problems start.
Right.
It's a preventative approach, then, aiming to reduce that initial bacterial buildup that leads to gingivitis.
Precisely. The core goal is highly effective plaque removal. Plaque, as we know, is that sticky film of bacteria constantly forming on our teeth. and it's the primary irritant to our gums. If it's not removed thoroughly, it leads to inflammation, gingivitis, those bleeding gums lots of people experience, and can eventually progress to more serious issues, even tooth loss.
So how does having three sides actually translate to better plaque removal? It seems like it might take some getting used to.
Well, what's clever about the design is that it cleans the outer, inner, and chewing surfaces of your teeth all at the same time. Think about those hard-to-reach
Sure,
areas,
yeah.
especially along the gum line and on the tongue-facing sides of your back teeth. Traditional brushes often require awkward angles and multiple strokes to even attempt to clean them well. The Smile Saver, by engaging all three surfaces at once, aims to minimize those missed spots.
That makes a lot of sense. We've all done that awkward wrist twist trying to get the brush just right in those back corners. So by having that simultaneous contact, it's basically increasing the chances of removing the plaque before it hardens into tartar.
Exactly.
Hmm.
And that efficient cleaning can also be a time saver. That can be a real benefit, especially for, busy families or young children who might not have the longest attention spans for brushing.
The point.
If it's quicker and more thorough, it could certainly encourage better consistency, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I have to wonder, does that different design feel odd? Is it something people can easily adapt to?
Interestingly, the feedback suggests that many people actually find the sensation quite pleasant. That kind of wraparound action can feel like a gentle, more comprehensive cleaning.
Huh.
And this positive experience can actually motivate people, especially kids maybe, to brush for a longer duration, which of course leads to better plaque removal in the end.
So it's not just about effectiveness. The user experience itself might contribute to better habits, and the sources specifically highlight its superiority over traditional brushes in terms of plaque removal, don't they?
Yes, the information we looked at states that the Smile Saver 360 significantly improves plaque removal compared to traditional nylon toothbrushes. That's a pretty strong statement suggesting a real difference in cleaning efficacy.
Okay. Now let's talk about what those three sides are actually made of the bristles. It's not just about quantity, it's quality too, isn't it? I noticed the mention of end-rounded bristles.
That's a really critical detail. Traditional nylon bristles are often just cut straight across, leaving potentially sharp, uneven ends. Imagine dragging those rough edges across your delicate gum tissue.
Ouch, yeah.
It can lead to microscopic scratches and irritation over time.
That doesn't sound good for healthy gums at all. So what's the advantage of those end-rounded bristles on the Smile Saver?
The end rounding process creates smoother, more polished tips. These are much gentler on the gums, reducing the risk of those microabrasions and irritation. This is especially important because aggressive brushing with a traditional brush can actually contribute to gum recession over time.
That's good to know, especially for those of us who might be a little heavy-handed. And it sounds like this design is really meant for everyone in the family.
Absolutely. The sources emphasize its suitability for all ages, from children just learning to brush properly to adults looking for a more effective clean.
Okay.
Its design is also particularly helpful for cleaning around braces and other orthodontic appliances. Anyone who's had them knows what a challenge that can be with a standard brush.
Oh, totally. Nightmare.
The independent and flexible arms of the Smile Saver head adapt to different tooth sizes and contours, getting in and around brackets.
So it's adaptable and gentle even with all that hardware. And that flexibility also plays a role in protecting the gums, right? You mentioned aggressive brushing.
Exactly. The flex design helps to absorb excess pressure, minimizing the need for forceful scrubbing. The brush head sort of conforms to the teeth, allowing the bristles to do the work without you having to apply excessive pressure that could harm your gum tissue.
Now, this is a feature that sounds incredibly helpful. The Smile Saver automatically positions the bristles at that 45-degree angle to the gum line. You know, the one dentists always recommend. I know I struggle to maintain that consistently.
Oh, you're definitely not alone there.
Yeah.
Achieving and maintaining that precise angle with a traditional brush can be tricky. The Smile Saver's design essentially takes the guesswork out of it.
Right.
It guides the bristles to effectively clean right where plaque loves to accumulate along the gum line.
That sounds like a game changer for ensuring a proper clean in that really critical zone. And it sounds like it's doing more than just cleaning. It's also giving your gums a little TLC.
That's right. The gentle action of the bristles provides a subtle massage and stimulation to the gums. This promotes healthy blood flow and can help reduce inflammation. It can be particularly beneficial for individuals with sensitive gums or those already experiencing early signs of gingivitis.
So it's cleaning effectively, it's gentle, it's ensuring the right angle, and it's promoting gum health through massage. That's quite a comprehensive approach from just one toothbrush. Oh, and I almost forgot, it also has a built-in tongue cleaner.
Yes, that's another often underappreciated aspect of oral hygiene. The tongue can harbor a significant amount of bacteria, contributing not only to bad breath, but also impacting overall oral health.
Ugh, yeah, bad breath.
So the tongue cleaning ridges on the back of the Smile Saver provide a convenient way to address this by gently scraping away those bacteria.
So when we put it all together then,
Hmm.
we have Sprinjene with its natural bacteria-inhibiting properties, and the Smile Saver with its thorough, gum-friendly cleaning action. It really sounds like a powerful combination for a healthier smile for the whole family.
Absolutely. If we look at the synergy, Springy's natural ingredients like the zinc and black seed oil are working at a biochemical level,
Yeah.
helping control harmful bacteria, supporting a healthy oral environment.
All right.
The Smile Saver then complements this by providing a highly effective physical removal of plaque, even in those tough spots, all while being gentle on the delicate gum tissue. It's really a proactive strategy for the whole family's dental well-being. It addresses everything from gentle cleaning for kids to the specific needs of adult oral health.
So the big takeaway for you, our listener, is that by considering both what you're putting on your toothbrush and the toothbrush itself, you can really optimize your family's oral health routine. Combining the natural power of Springene with the innovative design of Smile Saver seems to offer a really comprehensive path to achieving and maintaining those healthier smiles.
Exactly. It's about making informed choices that consider multiple aspects of oral health, the ingredients in your paste, the design of your brush working together for a more effective and, importantly, gentle clean.
This has been a truly insightful deep dive. It definitely makes you reconsider something as routine as just brushing your teeth. So, here's a thought to leave you with. Given how interconnected our oral health is with our overall well being, what other seemingly simple daily habits in your household might have a surprisingly significant impact on your family's health that you haven't fully considered yet? It's definitely worth pondering.